Single speed mountain biking. People say it's for the crazies, the purists, the masochists. I started mine as a fun little experiment, but now I'm all in. Hey, it's Steve. Welcome to Hardtail Life. As I mentioned earlier, I started single speeding as a fun little experiment, but looks like the joke's on me because turns out I really like single speeding. However, there is a catch. So, single speeding in the trails, amazing. Single speeding in the city, less amazing. Alright, so here's the problem. My gear ratio is perfect for the trails, but in the city, it's brutal. How brutal? Well, I mean, it's a 28-22, and I'm spinning a bajillion revolutions per minute and going nowhere fast. I thought about switching to a bigger chainring or a smaller cog or a smaller cog, but then I have to adjust the chain length. I would have to swap it before and after every city or trail ride. And even if I was willing to go through that hassle, I still have to contend with the overly aggressive geometry, the unnecessary suspension fork, and tires that have no place in the city. How many city bikes do you know run Assegays and DHR2s? At one point, Knolly, who we're very lucky to be riding with, offered to help us find a solution with their Cache gravel bike. Now, that bike is so sick, but if I'm being honest, it is overkill for what we're looking for. We're looking for something much simpler and, let's be real, much cheaper for zipping around and locking up in the city. So that's when our friend Andrew Major found us this little gem, the 2010 Haro Mary single speed. Yep, we went single speed again. But this time, it's an old school city runabout. It's steel, it's rigid, it's geared perfectly for cruising in the city and the occasional towing. There's no unnecessary suspension. The tires are perfectly adequate and not overly aggressive. It's just simple and fun all day, every day. So with the Haro Mary, it's got everything we love about single speeding, but practical for city life. Given the fact that it's vintage and we found it on Marketplace and everything, it doesn't break the bank. And I hope it doesn't get stolen, but if it does, it's not going to hurt as much as a brand new Knolly Cache. Alright, so here's the deal. Single speeding is not for everyone, but for us, it's about the simplicity, the challenge, the pureness. There's just so much to love about single speeding. But what about you? Would you ever try single speeding? If you've ever done single speeding, did you stick with it? Did you go back to gears? And if you went back to gears, I hear you. We have a cargo bike as well that needs the gears because sometimes we're hauling around hundreds of pounds and sometimes it's a totally empty bike. If you haven't done it before, are you curious? What are you worried about? Is single speeding too much Type 2 fun for you? Let me know. Anyways, whether you're all about hardtails or you're just hardtail curious, you found your crew. We're out here exploring fun trails, sharing tips, and celebrating mountain biking. So if that sounds like your jam, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a ride. Thanks for watching and see you in the trails.